Cajun spiced sliced pork loin. Our list of ingredients for today. I prepped this earlier today. I do have a video of how I prepped it. If you'd like to go check it out, please do. I'd appreciate it. Then what we're going to do is we're going to start with some high heat on the front burner here, if I get the right one turned on. We're just going to use a little bit of cooking oil in it. And it shouldn't take long for this to heat up. We're also going to do some green beans. I'll go ahead and throw that in there right now. And we'll turn that on. We're going to turn that on kind of low. And we'll grab a lid to put on it. To help hold some of that heat in. We'll get ready to throw this in here in a second. And since everything's been pre-seasoned, there's not a lot to do on this. It's going to be quick at this point. The longest part is prepping the meat, letting it sit. I like to let it sit and marinate for at least an hour, if not overnight, 24 hours. Your preference. An hour seems to be fine. 2 to 3 hours is actually better. Overnight, beyond 3 hours, probably doesn't make that much of a difference. Now we're going to start here in a second. And I'm going to use my fork. I'm going to take a small piece, drop it in, see what it's doing. Yeah, it looks like it's just about ready here. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting the rest of it in. As soon as I do, I want to start mixing this around so it doesn't stick. Obviously, since I'm using oil, it is going to splatter. I want to break all this up. A lot of it sticks together since it's been sitting in the refrigerator. So I want all these single pieces to be single again. If it clumps up, they're not going to cook all the way through. And if it does cook through, you're going to have one big hard piece to chew. So just breaking this up. It's not going to take long to fry. In fact, that reminds me, I'm going to kick those green beans up to high because it isn't going to take very long. One thing I do like to let this do is sit and cook for a while after it's finished on a low heat. That's going to let it break down and it's going to be a lot more tender. Even though we're using a pork loin, it will get more tender as the time goes on and it sits, as long as there's some moisture in it to help it. Frying it like this is going to help seal it. So a lot of the internal moisture of it is going to remain in it automatically. Now, the only reason I would add anything else to this would be possibly some more seasoning, which I have off to the side here, and maybe a little bit of water into it if I want to make more of a sauce to it. I'm hoping there's enough oil in it. I don't need to do that. We'll find out here shortly. Yeah, found a couple pieces stuck together here. And all I'm going to do is keep moving this. I don't want to stick. I want to cook. I want to possibly even brown some. Something similar to this one here. If I can get something like that, that'd be great. I do not want to overcook it. And as long as I have low heat on it and moisture in it, I shouldn't have a problem with it overcooking. Like right now, I'm pretty sure just about most of it's done already. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the heat down. And I'm gonna let that simmer for a little bit. And you see most of the oil is now coating the meat. There's not a whole lot left in there that I can do anything with. Doesn't mean I'm gonna add water yet. I'm not gonna till a little bit later. As long as it's got a good coat and looks fine, I'm not gonna do anything with it. So I'm gonna let it sit. In fact, that's probably a little too low. I'm gonna put it on low instead of simmer. So as of right now, this is going to set. Green beans are already going. So really, if I wanted, I could end this right here and just start eating. It is done. Green beans would be heated up. I am going to check a piece here because I am kind of curious how tender it may be. I'll grab a little larger piece. Okay, yeah, it's definitely finished cooking. And even though it's not extremely tender, it's still pork loin tender, which will work. And like I said, this could be a very quick meal. If for some reason you don't get a pork loin and you get another cut of meat, maybe a little tougher, you definitely need to let it cook in here a little bit longer. But as for now, you know what? I think I'm going to call that quits. I'm going to shut that off. Try to get that steam away from the camera. And it looks like it looks like we are finished. We are. I'm not gonna play games with it. And it was actually seasoned enough that I'm not gonna put any more spice on it. I put a lot of it on earlier. So I pretty much played it safe and did it all at the beginning, so I don't have to mess with it later. Another hit of Cajun spice on top of it would add pretty much almost like another layer of flavoring, because you're going to have the fresh spice on it along with what's cooked. And I'll go and put a little bit on, just show you what I'm talking about. So if I just lightly coat it all, that's going to give it a nice little extra kick. I'm going to grab a smaller plate, one of the kids' plates. I'll grab some of the green beans, throw it on there. We didn't do any kind of starch today. We've had a lot this week. I know everyone thinks you have to have some kind of starch with every meal. I used to think that, but I slowly got away from it. Instead of dumping that out, I'm going to actually scoop it out. And there you have it. One finished plate. Cajun spiced, sliced pork loin. I hope you enjoy, and we'll see you on the next one.